short video, and this is I said I was just gonna do Jesus videos now because I'm like really tired of trying to explain the horrible hive thing, but you have to do it long enough so that people know what to watch out for. Because a lot of times people, elderly and all that kind of stuff, and young, midway sometimes even, because if they do the ball shit, you're just like, you're fucked. The things that happens with that, I do these things so that you know what they are, and they don't tell you a lot of times where the threat comes from, and that's helpful. Like, they can say, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is a rule, this is a rule. And remember that when they do that cakes thing or whatever, they're getting ready for lots of rules that sometimes don't even make sense, and people enjoying the only thing that thinks that has importance, which is a power. It's sometimes not even a drive, but a power. And some of them who are coming from places that it's really bad, they're enticing it because they need somebody to take control of it, or they're basically saying that they want that to happen, which is kind of dumb. But just keep that in mind. You can get through it. Remember the ones about the crowds, where Jesus, they talked about him and his mother in 2 occasions in Luke, and Jesus gave 2 phrases if you want to get past that one. Okay, one is 11:28 and the other one is 8:21, I think, without some parts of the Bible changed, but in that area. Okay, so now in chapter 17, on page 3. Okay, so you might have a fucking situation, you don't know who your brothers and sisters are, and you kind of want to get into that grace thing, even though it's pretty much waned itself. It doesn't even matter. If that happens, it says, Jesus said, pay attention to yourselves. If your brother sins, rebuke him. If he repents, forgive him. So if it gets really bad, like I said, like the one thing where it's just the love holocaust anyways, it basically, he says, pay attention to yourself. You are your own brother's keeper. Like, you are your own self, and then appearingly at random you help other people, but you don't do the brother sister thing, because then you can end up in the Hasbro textuality of Satanism. And then, or they'll use the whole like when True Detective type thing, where they basically call people hillbillies because they're gonna move them out, even though that's not necessarily true. It's really weird stuff. But so the third one becomes, you become your own brother's keeper, which you want to do brother things, but if it's really bad and it's all inverted, you can't do the sister thing, you can't do the thing, but you can randomly all of a sudden be there to help out, be like, yeah, it's no problem, because you don't want to like do the bad stuff and have like a forwarding plan that actually hurts people or hive. I made this one longer than the other one, dumbass.